Hello there, my name is TJ. Welcome to my channel. I guess most YouTubers say welcome back to my channel, but this is actually my first video, so it's welcome to the start of my channel. Today we're gonna do a get ready with me kind of my first time trying liquid eyeliner, winged eyeliner, because I'm not a makeup person and I don't ever go for liquid eyeliner. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna talk about, I guess, the channel, what we're gonna do today and what's going on in the world. Okay, so I'm doing a get ready with me, and I feel like this is what kind of all YouTubers do and all people do is get ready with me's. But I feel like it's an easy step into, starting a channel. So let's get started. I'll kind of go through the steps and what I'm using as we go, but honestly, it's all drugstore products, all stuff that I've been using probably for a long time. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't used the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, which was $3 here, which was like, not even, it was like $2.93 or something, which is like crazy cheap. And Makeup Plush Volume. I feel like I've used this before, like maybe 5 years ago, but I can't remember if I liked it. So we'll try it out and see. Okay, let's get started. I have the sink below, so that's what I'm gonna be like bending down, washing my face. I guess none of you know me since this is like my first video, but I am Canadian and I live here in Canada, in Calgary. Okay, so I'm wetting my face. I have this charcoal Biore mask thing, Biore, how do you pronounce it? Biore, whipped purifying mask. I got this for my birthday from my girlfriend, thank you. Shout out to her. And you rub it on your face and you're gonna let it cool. Okay, so I am from Calgary and I graduated from university 1 year ago. It was a good time. It took me a long time. It took me like 6 years to get a 4-year degree, but I did work full time throughout the entire thing. I worked a lot of retail. So if you want the list of where I've worked, I'll tell you that later maybe. Long list. I should say before I start, I am very inspired. Sorry, my face is wet. It's gonna pat it dry. Grab a towel. I should say before I start, the get ready with me's I watch the most is Bailey Sarian. Shout out to her. She has inspired me to really try and do some makeup and talk on camera and really just kind of, share your truth, talk about the things you love and talk about, your life. So I don't think get ready's with me is going to be my entire channel. I feel like this is like a first step in, kind of like do a small replication of kind of what's out there and then maybe like, yeah, kind of maybe explore more. So we will see. Okay, so I'm gonna do Smashbox Primer. Oops, whoa, I just sprayed the mirror. I got this in like a kit from Sephora because I had a gift card. I'm just gonna rub that in my face. I just realized that you probably like shouldn't rub it that hard into your face. But yeah, I just did, so okay. See, let that sit. Tap it in. Okay, so I always use, I just bought actually this Burt's Bees Goodness Glow. Now, when I first bought this and opened it up, it literally smelled so bad, like literally rotten bacteria. Like it smelled like garbage, like actually literal garbage, not like as a cinnamon or like metaphor. It like literally smells like garbage. But when I first put it on, I was like, whoa, it is like super light. Like you're gonna see it's very light, but it smells terrible. But as you blend it in, it like kind of adjusts to cover up all these blemishes. Kind of like adjusts to your skin tone, and like really just blends out. It's not doing that right now. We'll see what happens, because like, I guess, I don't know, I live here in Calgary and it is very cold most of the time. I guess today it's not. Today is a nicer day. It's plus 27, which is like end of summertime kind of heat, but it like gets cold really fast at night, and kind of like in the morning it's really cold. So you have to like honestly, I'm wearing like a sweater and like a skirt at the same time, because you just can't win. And like if you're at the office, it's too cold at the desk. By the way, I work at an office. Yeah, construction. No, what am I saying? Home building company. We build homes, but I sit in the office. Anyways, I do the construction administration. It's a great time. It's really cold in the office. So like I'll be freezing cold all morning. And then as soon as I go out for lunch, and I always go for a walk during my lunch break, because it's like I have an hour and there's like nothing else to do. And I'll eat my lunch like while in the morning time before, but like during while I'm working, because it's like, oh, you know, eat food and work at the same time. And then I can go for like a long ass walk at lunch, and I'll like look at all the homes in downtown, like the nice ones. I guess I shouldn't say downtown, it's called Beltline. It's like the surrounding downtowns, you know, all the areas that's like, ooh, kind of trendy and like close to the city, but homes like surround it, like nice homes. Or like really old homes, like super old houses that are like kind of looking historic and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, so this has been blended out. Kind of. I don't know if this like translates on camera. Well, I guess we'll see. Anyways, I was saying I'm very inspired by Bailey Sarian and other YouTubers. Actually, that's a lie, because I used to watch like typical YouTubers when I was younger, and then you just like find out all this horrific things, like all the truth about like what's going on behind the scenes, and you're like, whoa, I don't know if I want to support that. I don't know if I want to watch that. And you can't watch it the same knowing like kind of like what's been told and like what's going on. And I get a lot of it just like stupid YouTube drama, but like you can't help but be like, what if that's like true? So I'll just try to avoid it and just like watch some like mysteries, murder mysteries. Okay. This is getting blended out. Real nice. So I'm thinking about, I don't know where you guys live, but I live, like I said, in Calgary, which is close to the mountains. So everyone here does like hiking, skiing, canoeing, like all these different sports. And like, I know how to ski in the winter, and like summertime we go camping, which is a lot of fun. We went camping like 3 times this year so far, which was like a lot of fun. But I'm thinking, since I always want to go rafting, and rafts like always just never work out. Like you buy a raft for like $100 and then it will like pop the first time you use it, or like the 3rd time you use it. So then you'll like buy another raft in the same summer. Like honestly, this summer alone, I feel like we've bought 2 rafts, and it's just like, first of all, so bad for the environment, like so bad. And it's like, I don't want to have to like throw out, or like even, I don't know if you can recycle them. I think we just throw them out, honestly, because they can't be recycled. So the point was, we're thinking to get a canoe so that every time we want to go in the water, we don't have to get a raft. We don't have to blow it up. And that like initial investment will like outweigh the cost of a raft. But you know, tell me if you guys have one of those. Like tell me what you guys do in the summertime. Like give me some ideas to go out. God, this is not doing so good. To go out on the water, or do something explorative in the mountains. I was also thinking to do, it's called crown land camping, which I've done twice before. It's where you go to like a piece of land that the government owns, or like it's called crown land. So I guess the Queen of England, because the Queen of England reigns over Canada. But you can like basically go and camp and like explore lakes in different areas for free, basically free, if you have like a car or vehicle. Most people bring motorhomes, so we always just bring a tent. One time we like put our tent up and went to like Drumheller for a few hours, and when we came back we couldn't find our tent. and it's because the wind had blown it. Like we had pegged it, we put rocks inside of it, but the wind had like still blown it over and all of the like pegs out, that it like completely collapsed and got blown away a little bit. We found it eventually. It was like in the grass. But yeah, sometimes it's like not, sometimes you need a camper, I guess, because everyone else had a camper and we're like, oh no, it's fine, we'll put the tent up and leave it and we'll come back, and we're so smart because we'll reserve our spot because it's like free land. So it's like, you know, you can't really like just like expect to have a spot. So but yeah, it wasn't that smart. Wasn't that smart. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I don't really wear concealer or anything. Maybe I should, because like you can see some, yeah, it's fine. I'll just put my eyebrows on. I'll do my makeup how I usually do, plus the eyeliner, which is something I don't normally do. So let's see how that goes. We'll explore together. And so I don't know, probably a lot of people are gonna like cringe at this, but I always take mascara and I like dab a little bit, and I'll take like a really thin brush and I'll like put some water on the brush and then kind of like paint, I don't know, paint on my eyebrows. And I don't know if any of you have this problem, I'm sure, because I've heard the phrase like eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. But this eyebrow is so much higher than this eyebrow. So like I will like paint this one straighter, kind of like fill this in a little bit. Do this one straighter. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. And then I'll do this eyebrow like a little more like higher to like balance out my face, I guess, because it just is not even. It's nothing's, doesn't seem right. It's just, okay, we're getting there. As I said, I work for a building company. Or maybe I should start earlier. Like I said, I graduated from university a year ago, and I graduated with a degree of sociology. And like throughout my entire degree, people are kind of like, why are you getting like an arts degree? It's like not, like you're not gonna get a job, which is kind of like, I guess when everyone was starting to get their degrees, oil was like still kind of in, like big in Calgary. Like oil is like Calgary is like an oil city. Like we have a lot of like oil rigs up north, so like people from Calgary will, like a lot of men, actually a lot of women too, a lot of people go up north and like work for like 6 weeks on or like 2 weeks off and then come back and then like have little like townhouses or something, like apartments, and I don't know. But then like oil crashed and then like social problems became like a huge not like it like they've ever not been a problem, like literally social problems, like is, I can go on about sociology and like I can actually explain that in a different video. I'll do like intro if you ever think about it, if you're like going into university or like in high school and you're wondering like, oh, what's out there in the world, like what am I gonna learn, I can tell you those things, like what I learned, and like help maybe guide you or something. If you want it, request it. I'll probably do it anyways, just, you know, like why not. But like now it's like a lot of like workplaces need not just like HR, but like racial equality coaching, or like, you know, like sexism in the workplace, or like harassment in the workplace, or like they need these like coaching and like extra people to come in and tell them like how to like tell other people how to respect people, basically. So it's like, it's not that bad to have this, because we need more people in the social sciences, like understanding what's going on a little bit. Not saying I totally understand, like honestly, it's not like black and white. It's like we can only read, we can only understand from our perspectives. But I guess the point is to always be like super open-minded, and like as I said, it's sometimes it's just really about respecting people. Like, okay, deeper conversations for later, because like politics and of course like everything that's going on in the world is like very deep and hard, and staying silent is probably one of the worst things you can do as well. Like I guess what I think what is like the most hardest thing to understand, was even like for me to understand, is like we are the bad guys sometimes. Like we have been racist, can be racist, and still think kind of like, or prejudicely, or like sometimes we have these like initial thoughts that we don't even completely realize we're having, like judging drivers, checking to see their race when you pass them, or like just things like this where we just think like, oh, like it's about the racists, like we have to stop the racists. And it's like we have to realize like we are racist, and a lot of our structures and like laws or things that like our institutions, or like our school, for example, like our education system, these things are like structured from the very bottom up for like in a racist way. Like everything we learn is from the people who created Canada, which is kind of through genocide. And I'm not sure if you guys know the history with the Indigenous people here, but it's not great. Like we have a really bad history. Yes, we're all a part of the problem. And I think the first step, if you don't know what to do, I guess, is acknowledging like, when have you yourself been the racist, been the bad person, been the sexist, done sexist things? Have you passed pictures on unconsently, without consent of people? Or like, have you called other women bad names? Or like, have you said racist things? Because like guaranteed you have, like everyone has. And I even think in like some point in the 2010s, like, and this is not a justification, but like that was the justified humor, was like being so gory and gross and like talking about pedophilia and all these things. And then it's just like, I feel like people have been saying it, but now it's like, it's really not okay. But we just have to realize that we are definitely a part of it, which also means good news, we're part of the solution. But like, it's not like us against the racists. It's like, it's us acknowledging like we can do better. Anyways, okay, next is the eyeliner. So, okay, as I said, I've never like successfully done a cat winged eyeliner, and it's like so hot right now. Everyone's doing eyeliner, and it's like everyone looks so good, and I always kind of felt like, ooh, like eyeliner doesn't look good on me, you know? It's like, oh, but then it's like, what if I'm just not good at eyeliner and it's me that's the problem? Kind of like the other issue where it's like, I shouldn't really say it's like it doesn't look good on me. It's just like I need to learn how to do it. And honestly, typically I would probably have gone to Sephora and like asked one of the ladies to be like, hey, can you teach me, you know, like buy it for like 30 bucks if I have to. But like COVID, and you can't like go in and just like ask to like get your makeup done, and like people getting close. I feel like I should put like an extra layer of primer on my eyelids, as the beauty gurus do, but I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it how they do in the TikTok videos and just like swipe it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay, just swipe it. Swipe. 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 Oh, why did I do that? It's so big. I swiped too much, guys. Okay, I'm trying to look in the mirror, and the video is, sorry, my phone is taped to the mirror backwards, like on selfie video, so I can like kind of see. But I think next time I can just like turn it around, honestly, because like I'm not looking at the video, I'm trying to look in this mirror. Okay, maybe we'll go for an extreme eyeliner look. This is, okay, I'm gonna talk about Bailey Sarian again, because like, again, she inspires me. She always says like, oh, makeup is like, you can just wash it off, like what's the issue? And I'm like, yeah, girl, like what the fuck, why haven't I tried these things? And if I can just like wash it off afterwards, like it doesn't matter if it doesn't look good, you can just wash it off. And it's like, obviously that's so simple, but sometimes you know what I'm gonna try? The Lady Gaga, like, you know, the Rain on Me video, Oh my god, I'm gonna try it in black, guys. I'm gonna try it in black. I'm gonna try the Rain On Me video look in black. Extreme eyeliner look. Yes, okay. Okay. My eyelashes are blonde, so like I can never tell if I... Okay. I can never tell if like I got it correctly. All right, left eye. Left eye. Okay, so I have my degree in sociology, and I actually really enjoy it. But like I said, I got a job in construction, and like when I worked at a liquor depot before I got my job, and like I freaking hated it so much. I'm sorry liquor depot. Like I'll always buy alcohol because I like to drink like beer and stuff, but like would I ever work there again? Honestly, maybe if I was desperate enough, maybe, because like it wasn't that bad. It was like pretty chill, but like they do not care about you as people at all. But also because of that, the standard is like pretty low, so you don't have to like do that much, but they also don't like give you that much. Like your minimum wage worker, like literally hauling boxes like all day, like we get like a workout, like my arms, like I was actually fit then. I'm like dealing with people and like I get like beer thrown at me and shit. I mean like a growler bar. Like people are just so rude in retail. Like it doesn't matter where you are, like which retail you work at, like people are just disastrous. Okay, so this is like getting worse and worse, I think. As we go, I'm gonna like, okay. So I guess the technique is to go like up in your, yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh my god, I did it. I'm gonna do it like really thin here. Okay, it's not even, but like I did it. It's there. Okay. But the only, like, so I was working at this liquor depot, I was applying for jobs like literally like no other. And I even went to like the Mount Royal career coach, got like my resume looked at, like the cover letter. Oh my god. I dedicated a lot of time. Like a lot of time into my resume and cover letters. Like I'd write a specific cover letter for each job I applied to and like go to their website. Granted, I didn't have a car, so it was like harder for me to go into places and like talk to them. So I would always just like write a really heartfelt like cover letter that like would have to do with their business values. Like I look at their website and like make it like personal and stuff, or like try to find the people. This is what I try to do. I try to find the people on LinkedIn. I try to find the head of that department, or like the person I was like replacing, and find that role in that company on LinkedIn. I'd reach out and be like, hey, like I see you're in this like role that like I want to apply to. Do you mind like talking to me? And like 9 times out of 10 they wouldn't respond, or they'd respond and be like, yeah, I'll talk to you, like let's meet up. I'm like, cool, let's meet up. And I'm like, yeah, let me know. And then after like a couple back and forth, they like stop talking, and I'm like, is it me? Do I give off like creepy vibes? Is it like, should I not do that? But I was taught in school, like always like, you don't reach out to these people. I don't know. Anyways, the reason why I got this job at Trico was because like, well, first of all, I did apply online and I did get an interview. I got a phone call interview and I got accepted for, this was for a sales position. And I got accepted, and then I got called in for like a real life interview. And then didn't get accepted. And then like a week later I went to my girlfriend's birthday, and one of our mutual friends who I've known for like a long time anyways, like she's worked at this place for a while and I've known her for a while, was talking about this workplace. And I like kind of started laughing. She's like, why are you laughing? And I'm like, oh, because like I applied and I didn't get the job. And she was like, oh, we're still hiring, like give me your resume. So I sent her my resume like literally the next day, because I'm like on it, like I would need it, like I want a new job, you know. And I sent her my resume like ASAP, and like literally in probably like a week I got a call for another interview. So I went again and saw the HR manager again. She's like, oh my God, welcome back. I'm like, yeah, welcome back. Like, you thought I wasn't gonna work here. But yeah, I got the job and ended up working there. So that's where I work now. Yeah, and I do the admin for construction, which has like been actually a lot of fun. Like, it's kind of cool to learn about construction. I didn't honestly know that much about construction. My sister kind of works in construction. My younger sister kind of works in construction. Like, she does like window blinds. So she like would talk about things and I'm like, yeah, I have no idea like how to like connect to that. And now we're both like, oh my God, contractors. Oh my God, site supers. Oh my God, like customers. Actually, I don't deal with customers, but like one time a customer phoned my personal line. I don't know why. I think because we're the estimating team. And it's like, oh, because she like wanted a price. But then like when I asked for help, I was like, hey, like how do I like tell this person what to do? They were like, the person I asked was just like, oh, they shouldn't be calling you. So just like tell them to like go to the website. I was like, oh yeah, that's like smart. I guess I can't give like a legitimate answer. I can't give like, oh, because it's like base prices, and then you like choose your options, blah blah blah. It's actually like pretty interesting though. I do really like my job. So the point was, I guess, if you like do have an arts degree, like there's so many options. Like I'm doing like pretty fun stuff, like, you know, nothing too creative. And that's like, it's not even like what my degree is. I guess like most of my coworkers have like accounting, or I guess one has interior design, even though she's on the like not the design team. But like, okay, so I've done this eyeliner. I don't actually hate it. It's not like the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And like I don't know, maybe should I like, okay, I'm gonna put the mascara on and we will see, and then I might have to adjust more. But that might be the end of this, you know? It might just look like this and that's the end of the video. If you guys just have like tips and tricks, or like, I guess, I don't even know, because you know, it's like I've watched a million videos. I've heard all the different ways you can and should do your eyeliner. But it's like, I guess the best way is just to practice. You know, it's like if you're a caterpillar, no one can tell you what it's like to fly until you're like actually flying. Did you guys ever read a book when you were younger that was like that? It was like about a caterpillar and it watched butterflies, and every time it saw a butterfly, it was like, oh, butterfly, what is it like to fly? And they're like, yo, you will know when you get there, like you can't, like I can't tell you. And it was like so sad. And then one day it went and made a cocoon and turned into a butterfly and was like, oh, holy shit. And then it was flying away, and then it saw a caterpillar, and the caterpillar was like, hey, oh my God, what's it like to be a butterfly? And the butterfly was like, you'll never know until you're here, I can't tell you. And like, honestly, I don't really fully understand the point of that, because I guess in real life you can just tell people like it's amazing, like it's gonna get better, like life's amazing. And like, yeah, like shit is hard a lot of the time. And like, I'm not gonna lie guys, through my university years, like that shit was a struggle. Like, I was broke, really poor. I shouldn't say like super poor, but like, man, it was bad. But I'm telling you, it gets better. I shouldn't say it was bad just because I didn't have money. Like, honestly, it was like stressful. Like, I was taking 4 classes, and then people were like, oh, the arts degree, whatever. It's still hard. Like, honestly, I was taking 4 classes, working full time, and like, at one point in my 3rd year, I had 3 jobs. Like, I was working as like a salesperson, and then 2 different retail jobs. No, that's a lie. 1 retail job and 1 consulting job. I was a consultant. I'd go to different liquor stores and hand out samples and then like ask for feedback. I paid pretty good. It wasn't bad actually. It was fun. I got to hand out samples. But I mean, like, for someone who like looks up to someone who's like, whoa, like your life's amazing, like what's it like? You can just be like, it's amazing and you're gonna get there one day. Like, and it feels like everything you worked for comes together sometimes. you know? And then you just look back and like appreciate all the effort and tears, and like you thank yourself for not giving up, and you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. You get to like reap your benefits. Like you finally get to eat the fruit of the trees you planted. And I'm not saying like, you know, my life's like crazy amazing, like I have a full-time job, and that's just like, that's what people go to school for, you know? That's what the goal was. So like I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. Honestly, I do have like a lot of business ideas. I tried to start a business called Relic. You could probably look it up. Probably can leave the link too. It's not great. Like, I do love home decor. I love interior design, and I kind of like think sometimes I should take some course to do like these things, but then I think of like the money and like the amount of student loans I already have, which in Canada like isn't too bad. It's like around 30 grand, which, you know, I think compared to America and the States and other places, I'm not too sure, but it's not too bad. But then I just think of like, if I start to do more school, or like, do I really like want to do, like, should I do another degree? Do I do a diploma? Like, because I have my bachelor's, I also have the option of like doing a master's. So like, should I do a master's? You know, and it's just like, I get so confused by like, or do I start a business? You know, it's like what, I get so confused by the things that I want to do that it's just like, I don't know what to do. I think I lost my makeup brush. Oh, okay, so I think I said I don't usually wear concealer, but like I feel like this look kind of needs some. Yeah, I just need some like, okay, I just need some like, I don't know, what do you, contrast needs contrast. Oh dear, this is like super thick. This is the Kat Von D. I don't know what this is. My girlfriend gave it to me because it was too light for her, and it is like thick. And I think it's like the one she made that was supposed to like cover up tattoos and stuff. But like, I don't have any tattoos. Do you guys have tattoos? I was thinking it might be cool, but like, I don't know. I don't have any tattoos. Anyways, I try to use this concealer sometimes, but like even then it's just like, it's very thick. And maybe it's, I do live somewhere very dry that it just like, even if like I'm an oily person typically, like really big pores. Yeah, like this is just so thick, but okay, we'll blend her out. We'll blend her out. Gucci, it's fine. Oh my god. Okay, it's not bad. This is like typically like more makeup than I would usually wear. I'm not like I do love like beauty things, but it's like I'm just not like well versed, you know? I just like always use like the cheapest, kind of like easiest things. I'm like, you know, but I got time, you know? I don't wake up early in the morning. Okay, so on camera, this, I don't know if this looked that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, in real life, it doesn't look that good. Yeah, it doesn't look that great. That great whatsoever. I feel like I should have like almost applied this below my eyelids, so then like the eyeliner would have like stood out more. It's fine. It's good. Gucci. I'll blend it out. I'll blend it out. But like, yeah, like things honestly get better like by the time you're 20. Like I'm 26. I just turned 26 in July. And like things do get better, like. And I was saying, I have so many ideas. Sometimes like I don't know what I want to do. But I guess that's why I started this channel, because I was like, you know, the first step of every long journey, sorry, the longest journey starts with the smallest step. So I'm like, if I could do one get ready with me video and just like start the journey, who knows where things might go, you know? You know? Sometimes I wish that'd be like cool to like have like different degrees, or like have like maybe like a million diplomas, like just do all these like small courses on like, have you guys seen I think it's called The Wrong Mindy or something? She has like, she's like a paramedic or like a chiropractor or like a love counselor, and it's because like she like takes all these courses because like she's bored, or like her, so I don't know, someone close to her died or something. I think her mom died or something. So she like took all these courses, and then she's like good at everything. It's like, that would be cool, you know, take all the different courses, like just do like a weekend here, weekend there, and like a course. Okay, if you guys have like any ideas of like how to do that, I know there's like free sites, like I'm registered to Coursera, yeah, it's like free university courses, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's like kind of hard to like sit and watch a video lecture. Like I used to watch them on the bus, and like sometimes I'll listen. But okay, here's the thing, it's hard to listen to these things if I'm like usually working, which is when I usually listen to things, because it's like educational things, it's like course heavy, so it's like I can't focus on what she's saying or like retain the information because it's like new to me. It's like, well, what's she saying? I don't know. I can't retain the information, while also like focusing on the computer and like doing the work I'm doing, where it's usually if I'm listening to like a story, it's like passive listening. But I guess like educational courses are like active listening, not passive, active listening, which I like can't do and like focus on something else at the same time and to be like fully involved. I guess maybe I should just do like a bunch of free online courses and just be like, yeah, I'm registered online for free certificates. But I guess technically I could just like create a bunch of certificates for myself too and be like, yeah, free certificates, because that's illegal. Shouldn't do that, never do that. Okay, I'm gonna do one last step and add some bronzer because I'm looking a little flat, one-dimensional, and this will be the end of the video. So, do I even have a bronzer here? I should, yes. Okay, so my sister gets Epsi. I feel like some of you probably know what Epsi is. I don't, but she always has great samples, and she gave me this one. Love Craft Beauty. And honestly, I had this other bronzer I was using, and I felt like every time I used it, it like washed me out, like something didn't look right. But then I used this one, and I was like, ooh, something doesn't look that bad. It like kind of matches my skin tone. I'm not sure if any of you have a problem with that, but I'm like, I don't understand, like I understand I'm like a cool, kind of like neutral, cool tone person, maybe. But like everything almost looks warm tone, like it's maybe it's a cool toned warm, like I don't, maybe like undertones exist, but I don't understand how to like know that from like looking at it. I guess maybe it looks pinkier, which was a cooler tone. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they should like have those labels on where it's like, this is like, has like cool tone under pigments, and this is like a warm tone. I guess if you get like if you get expensive makeup, it does. Expensive makeup has that. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of the makeup look. It's as fantastic and dramatic as it's gonna get. You know, honestly, this isn't that bad. I'm like pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna do the Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga hair quickly. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Like, it might look disastrous, like honestly. I can't tell. It looks like I didn't do a bad job. Maybe. Could have been horrible. Okay, we're gonna do the Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga hair ponytails. Just really quick. Ooh, this is looking good. God, I'm actually like, should I wear this? Should I wear this to work? I'm not gonna do the pigtails, guys, because the little buns, it takes way too long. And I don't have like all the clips and proper ponies laying around to like do it. Ooh, do I even have another ponytail? So, okay, yes, I do. Okay. Oh my god, I bought my first car ever. Like, I've had cars before, but like I had never like bought them. Like, one was just like one my parents gave me, which is like really nice. Thank you to them. Shout out to them, mom and dad. They gave me a Toyota Corolla, That was like my last car that like stopped driving on the highway, started like smoking to pull over, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I couldn't afford to fix it, so I just like, honestly, it had like, it clocked out kilometers. I think it had more than 1 million. I think that's how it works. It was at like 9999999 for like multiple years. It was fine. I love that car. It was great. But I got my own car finally. I paid for this one all by myself, and I paid for it in full. And I'm like really excited about that. Like, that's been great to finally have a car after like 2 years, and one that like I chose, I bought, I went through the process, I got my own insurance. Well, I had my own insurance before, but like this is my own car, my own insurance and everything. Okay, honestly, with the pigtails, it almost reminds me more of like, it's giving me Birds of Prey vibes. What's her name? I know it's Margie Robbo, but the Joker's girlfriend, oh, what's her name? That's so bad. Anyways, it's Harley Quinn. It's giving me Harley Quinn vibes a little bit with the different color ponytails. But I guess that's the look. That's the end. Okay, well, thank you for viewing and listening to what's going on. If you have some suggestions or questions, you let me know. Okay, bye. Bye.